Question number 3 is really important for those of you going on to AP Calculus. It needs a calculator or Desmos to solve. We don't have the algebraic skills to solve this yet. It is a calculator set questions because it says give your answers to the nearest hundredth, but with a scientific calculator, probably the best you could do is guess and check and hope you get close. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take out our calculator. So I'm going to open my calculator here. And when we're solving questions like this, we'll go to y equals, and we'll put the left side of the equation in one, and we'll put the right side of the equation, x squared, in the other one. And then we're going to graph them and see what happens. Now if I hit graph right here, I'm curious what my window is set up. Oh, I don't like my window at all. It's still set up from when we graphed the tides the other day. So a couple things you could do. Okay, you can either hit your window button to change it to whatever window you like. The zoom button is often quite nice. Lots of times when you're unsure, people go back to zoom standard. Okay, that one's not bad. And can you see that the red and the blue graph have two places that they intersect? Those will be our solutions. Okay. Another thing under zoom that you might like if you're drawing sine and cosine, if you go zoom trig, it will go from -2 pi to 2 pi if you're in radians. So if I hit zoom trig, a little bit nicer viewpoint, and I can see where they intersect that way as well. So now I can go calculate where do they intersect, number 5. Push enter once, push enter twice. It'll always find the closest one. So 0.824 and 6.79. But remember, on our first take-home quiz where I took off that half a mark if you labeled the point but didn't say just x equals? There's no y's in this question. When we're solving just for x. Did I get my decimal places right? Yes, 0.824. And because I know parabolas are symmetrical, I know the other one's going to be negative 0.824. But you could also find it by doing it again, right? Second, calculate. I want to find number 5, the intersect again. I want to find the smaller one, so this time I have to move my cursor until it's closer to that one. Push enter 3 times. And it is negative 0.824. AP Calculus often uses graphing calculators to find solutions. So knowing how to graph things on your graphing calculator, knowing that you can always solve an equation no matter what it is by putting one equation into y1, one equation into y2. For those of you that do not have a graphing calculator, you can go to Desmos as well, and you can type in y equals cos x. Desmos automatically is in radians, and y equals x. And you have to use the little hat button above the number 5 to do an exponent, or you can open the keyboard and they have some things here, so I did the x squared. And the nice thing about Desmos is if you think, oh, I'd really want to find out where they intersect, it also knows what are the things people want to find. And it already highlights those, so I can click on those 2 points and I can see the answers that way as well. So if you don't have a graphing calculator, you can download Desmos for your phone or use it on a computer. Very powerful tool. In fact, on the AP exam, they give you access to the internet to Desmos only while you're writing the exam. So you can use a graphing calculator and Desmos at the same time. Some things I like way better on Desmos. Other things I like better on my graphing calculator. So it's kind of nice that you have both of those options. Okay. Maybe I'll just put that down. So, if you want to practice some calculator questions, you can circle question number 7.